I don't know. That's a sketchy move. If I found another cell in this hive, this is all laid out. She's doing a fantastic job. Yeah, she's doing a great job. Excuse my sniffing. Wow, they're getting excited. Oh, I crushed one, that's why. Plus, they don't really know where they are. If you think about it, these girls are not where they were. They're 5-6 feet ahead of where they were. So there's going to be some confusion, I think. I think a lot of these bees are going to leave and go to the split, which is okay. A lot of foraging bees that are out there will return to the other hive. Looking at this, we've got some brood. I don't see any. Oh, there's larvae. I don't really see eggs, but I see larvae there. On this side is a full frame of brood and some open larvae. She's doing a great job. Yes, sir. Yes, she is. This box is just billowing over with bees now. Oh. Almost too many bees. So what's the chance I can put another box on this? I think the chances might be pretty good. Oh, come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Okay. 2 or 3 more frames to check out. But I think we're in good shape. Oh wow. Another really good frame of brood. Open larvae. I can't really see if there's eggs in there. It's possible, but there is open larvae, brood, a bit of drone brood in the middle there, a bit of drone brood in the middle here too. There are some queen cups down here. Let's see if they're charged, because we don't want them. Yeah, that one looked like it was charged. That one's not. That one's not. I just got to make sure that I don't keep an eye on them. That's the whole reason I'm going through this process, is to make sure they don't get it in their heads that they want to swarm, because that's exactly what we've just done for them. I get some smoke again. Okay. I probably should look at every single frame. Usually the outside one's no big deal, but you never know. Like I say, this frame this hive box I haven't been into since last year, so you never know what's going on. Queen cups down there. There's brood on here as well. Open larvae. Oops. 3 queen cups. Get rid of those. You guys don't need to swarm. Oh, and there's one at the very top. More of a practice. Had an egg in it. Why have you got an egg in that? You don't need to do that. Okay, I'm going to put that one back in. Because the last thing I want to do is lose my bees. Have them swarm. And if they do swarm, hopefully they'll choose one of my swarm traps to move into. Let's just get that little bit of crazy comb. A little bit of crazy comb there. A little bit more. There's a lot of bees down here. Now, by moving this box up, I think that will lighten the load quite a bit, because all the other bees that are bringing honey in have to get past all of these bees and all this brood and everything to bring the honey up to the top. So they're all in the way. And this outside frame has nectar and a ton of pollen on this side. Yeah, all right. So this frame here was an outside frame. Get off me. So I don't think the queen will be on this. I'm going to give this one a real good look over, and then I'm going to try and knock these bees into that little nuke that I've just made. There's a beetle there, you little son of a gun. Don't like those damn beetles. I say that every week, or every time I do an inspection. Now I don't see where it went. Okay. So I'm just going to have a quick look around and make sure I don't put the queen in the nuke, because that would be not good. Well, I suppose it would be okay. They'd figure it out. I don't think she's going to be on this frame. Okay. Right. All right, so what I'm going to do is knock this frame of bees into this nuke. Actually, I'm just going to give them the frame. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to move this brood box up to the top. They might get upset with me. I think they're going to get upset with me. I think they are. I think they're going to get upset with me. So, okay. Bottom board looks pretty good. I see one beetle. That's it, just the one. Now I'm going to move this box here. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 frames full of bees. These guys are going to get another box. Yeah, these girls are going to get another box. I need another frame in here because I'm missing a frame. Okay, it's an outside frame, so I'm going to give them some honey stores on the outside. This has actually got a lot of nectar in it as well, so that'll give them a chance to for me to get myself in the way of the camera, right? Probably. Okay, there's that. Now I need to get another box. Bees are getting mad at me. Okay, let's just put this on there for now. Okay, so this hive is really packed. Really packed. So now they have a box of honey and stuff going on down here. Up here they got a bunch of brood. So the new bees coming in, or the foragers, can come in and get right into this honey and nectar and stuff. And then they can go up to the brood. The queen will stay up. She can come down and lay down there too if she wants. What I'm going to do now is I've got another box down here which has got 10 frames of honey and nectar and stuff. Never got finished last year. So I'm going to give these girls the opportunity to finish filling that with honey and nectar. I'm going to put a queen excluder on because I don't really want her laying in all 3 boxes. Okay, and then this will go on the top. Give them some more space. Knock some bees into there. All right, so there it is. I've managed to separate the 2 halves of this split before they swarmed, and hopefully they don't swarm. Right now there's no swarm cells in this box. This has got the original queen. They're now in a slightly new location. They're about 6 feet ahead of where they were. The original location has got a couple of really nice queen cells in there. So hopefully within the next little while they'll hatch out. It's been about 10 days, so maybe next week. But I'm not going to open them up. I'm not going to touch them. I'm going to leave them now for probably at least 2 or 3 weeks before I open that hive, just to make sure that the queen hopefully goes out on a mating flight. Hopefully it's not too early. May should be good. Coming up May should be good. And then my little split that I did with 5 frames, I'm going to open that now and then let them figure it out. Let them figure it out. They've got some brood in there. They've got some honey. I'm just going to open it up so they can get in and out. So let's have a look at that, shall we? All right, so I guess I'm going to open these girls up and they're going to want to come out. And they're probably, some of them are going to go back to their original location. I'm hoping that there are some nurse bees in there so they can tend to the young that they have in there. Hopefully they can do some orientation flights. We'll see what happens tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens with that queen cell. I hope it emerges okay. I hope I didn't crush it. We will see. If not, then we'll just move on and do something else. But I've learned that you get losses and gains throughout the beekeeping season, and sometimes you try things out, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So I just wanted to alleviate some of the pressure off of that hive by taking some bees out and taking out that swarm cell, because the other cells were just regular queen cells. This one was a swarm cell. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so this is the original location. They do not have a queen. They have a couple of really nice queen cells. A lot of the foragers are going to come back from foraging today and they're going to go in here. So they'll have a really good population in there because they're not getting any new eggs being laid. But there was still some brood in there. No real larvae or eggs, just the brood that they have, and plenty of bees. So let's hope that they do well. And this is the queen right hive. She's laying up a storm. There's tons of eggs in there. Yeah, they got a lot of bees in there. I may well have to split them again at some point. I know that you can do checkerboarding, you can do all kinds of things, but there's room down here for her. There's some room up here. I gave her a couple of new frames, and then there's all these frames up here. The bees can clean them up and fill them with honey. I have the queen excluded there, so the queen's below. So that's where we're at. That is where we're at. We're moving on to potentially 4 hives today. Yeah, I'm not even going to get into the other one, the weak hive, because they are doing really well. Over there, they're doing really well. Last week, or the 21st, I inspected, and there was quite a lot of eggs. Do you know what? I'm going to have just a look at the top. Let's do that. And I'm not really going to open anything up. I'm just going to look on the top board to see what the bee coverage is like. Now, this top box is feed, which they have been going through. They have used some of it, but that's the same jar. They've had it for quite some time now. It's probably should be replaced. And the bees are all up here. Got some cross comb going on, some crazy comb. But how are we doing for bee population? We're doing much better. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've definitely got a lot more bees in there. I'm wondering if I can give them another box. I could almost give them another box. They're getting close. They're getting to that point where when you get 8 frames, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is some in here, but not many. Maybe not just yet. No beetles, that's good. Making a bit of crazy comb up there, which I'm not a big fan of. I'm gonna get rid of that. There's a beetle there. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll close these girls up. I don't want to bother them, but I don't think I need to feed them anymore. Let's just feel the weight of the box. It's a good indication as to how much honey they've got in there. It's not that heavy. Not that heavy, girls. You know, I'm not going to feed them anymore. I think they've had it. They were really not taking this, and it's been there for a fair while. So dump that out. Sugar water. They can go after it if they want it. Well, thanks again for stopping by. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having fun in your apiaries, and hope your bees are doing well. So take care, and I'll see you again next time. Bye now.